Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to go through my most carried knives of January. And before we get started, these were the two EDC fixed blades I carried the most through January. First one is one from Knives by Nuge. This is the Chickpea. I love this little knife. It's hand feeling, nitro V steel. I've been carrying it with a static cord, and it has a nice compact sheath. And the other one, of course, one of my favorite EDC fixed blades, the SCHWARZ knives, Overland Sport. Just an outstanding little knife. Works, it cuts well, it slices very well. Magna cut that's properly heat treated, and it comes with a nice Kydex sheath already set up the way I like it with the Alti clip. And then the two EDC lights I've been carrying most often. First would be the Nitecore EDC33. This one probably gets carried the most of the two. 4,000 lumens, and if you didn't catch my review of this one, definitely go check it out, see why I love it so much. And the next one is the Sofirn SC29. This one has 3,000 lumens, and I will be reviewing this one pretty soon, so stay tuned for this. Now let's get into the top 10. First up, we have the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight GP knives exclusive. Probably the knife I carried the most out of all these. It just sees its way in my pocket quite often. It's just such an easy one to carry, and this Rex 45 has been holding up very, very nicely. It sounds excellent. Just listen to this. The whack, nice and comfortable. Yeah, the lightweight Manix is an excellent little platform here, especially if you're looking to get into nice super steel at a more affordable price. Number 2 is going to have to be the Jack Wolf knives. After Hours Jack, my favorite Jack Wolf so far. This thing is ridiculously awesome, and I'm surprised these are still available. And if any of these knives that you see today, if you're interested in them, I will have links down in the description. There are affiliate links, so if you want to help support what I do here on this channel, that is one way to do so, but definitely don't feel obligated. The After Hours Jack, this is an outstanding utility blade shape. Of course, it's super thinly ground, and the action on mine is just remarkable. Very, very smooth, easy to carry. I think it looks nice, and I love that laser beam edge. S90V steel. Yeah, this is a good one. Number 3, we have the Microtech Stitch. This is the ram lock stitch. And after I reviewed it, I kept on carrying it. This thing's just an absolute tank of a knife. And another one that just makes the best sound. Just thwack, and then the closing's the best. I love that. Those fluted aluminum scales look beautiful. They added perfect amount of texture, and this is such a comfortable knife as well. Another excellent utility blade. I can easily get that tip onto things, and then if I need to pierce into a bag of potato chips, I can. Yeah, overall, outstanding knife, made in the US. Number 4, we have the Miguron Arma, and I'm able to carry this one a lot more than I would in the summertime because this is a beefy knife. So I'm wearing jeans a lot more because it's cooler outside, so I can wear this knife on me without weighing my pants down. I just love it. It's a thick chunker, but it's still ground nice and thin. It slices well. The action's beautiful. You got that flipper if you want to use it, and that blade hole works great. I can even choke up on this one. Love that drop point, and then their micro milling is just scrumptious. Probably my second favorite Miguron right now. You'll see my first favorite in a little while. Number 5, we have the Knafs Lander 2. And when I first got this, I didn't carry it as much for some odd reason, but I put it in the pocket probably first week in January, and I carried it for quite some time. It's a good size. Love that blade. It's an S35 VN. It's got the clutch lock, so you can adjust that crossbar lock. But for me, the action is perfect. I like the way it's dialed in as it came to me. It's got excellent jimping up top. You have the deep carry reversible clip, and then you have the Peel-Ply G10. That's easy swap scales, and I'm sure they'll have tons of aftermarket scales for this one. Perfect size for probably large, maybe even extra large hands. I still get my medium-sized hands. I have a nice grip on it, and I still got a good bit left over. Just an overall good EDC knife here. Another one that's been getting quite a good bit of pocket time is the Kizer Militaw. I just like the overall aesthetics of this one. Just the way they did this, it's different. You don't see any knives like that, or I haven't. The contouring is done perfectly, and then the action. This thing rockets out. Got another drop point blade. It's super smooth. You got a front flipper if you like that kind of thing. You got a mill tie clip on it. Beautiful stone wash finish. This is a Jonathan Styles design. Yeah, the Militaw is an excellent Kizer, especially for what they go for, and it's awesome to see these finally back in stock. Number 7, we have the Monterey Bay Knives Mini Old Guard, and this is the clip point. I finished the testing on this one and I sharpened it up afterwards, and man, this thing's in 14C 28-inch steel, and 14C is so easy to sharpen, and I can get 14C sharper than almost any other steel that I have besides K390. It gets wicked toothy sharp, and it's got that low tip clip point, so it's still going to be super versatile. You better easily get the tip on the materials to go through it or to do some fine precision cutting. Beautiful satin finish. Love that top swedge. You got contoured G10 scales. You got a tip up wire pocket clip. Good access to that lock bar. It's smooth riding on washers. Yeah. Awesome little knife. Perfect for my medium-sized hands. Stay tuned for the review on this one. Number 8, my favorite Miguron right now, and that is the Miguron Mero. You have their beautiful diamond, micro diamond texturing on the tie scales that are contoured. You got a front flipper, and you have that blade window on both sides. This thing rockets out. Look at that beautiful drop point compound ground blade. These are in M390. Got a nice deep hollow here, so it's nice and slicey in this portion right here. And then you got a little bit thicker of a tip there, so if you need to do some digging or prodding, you could probably do so. Mine, after I took it apart and lubed it, has gotten so smooth. The front flipper works great. Blade hole works great. It's comfortable. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a nice size as well. It's going to fit your large, maybe even extra large hands nicely. You can't really choke up. That's more of a larger sharpening tool there. Number 9, we have the Kansept Weim. And I started carrying this one because I'm getting ready for the review. Wrapping up the testing probably today. And so far, I've been enjoying it. I like the blade. Got a beautiful raw stonewash finish, S35V in steel. This is a Jonathan Styles design. You have like this harpoon drop point. And I like the way they did the inlays, the carbon fiber inlays. Mine have the little blue specks in them. They're just very unique looking. Nice mill tie clip. Now it is only tip up right hand carry. Whoop. I don't love these thumb studs. They're not terrible, but they're just not, you know, the most comfortable. I don't get as much grip as I would like. But stay tuned for the review of this one. And number 10 saw a lot of pocket time as well, and that's the Richard Rogers X-Mid. Man, I just love this knife. Love that nice frag texturing. I like the ano. I like his decorative hardware here. I like the little blade window and how you have that micro milling in the inside. I think Bestech's the OEM for this, and they just knocked it out of the park. Richard Rogers, his designs just speak to me. They're just real classy looking. Yeah, comfortable, and I like the little bigger size. The SLT that I have is a little on the small side. This one's perfect. Well, that does it for today's video. Like I said, whatever's available will be linked down in the description. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave those down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.